This week I'm in Romania. I visited Karoly Mate, who is a most famous producer of amadou hats and popularizer of amadou hats in the world, actually. But he also has many interests in foraging and producing wild food. And I was amazed to hear that people in this village, Korund,
Yes.
um, uh, in Western Romania still produce beech oil, which is very rare, which used to be produced in many places in the world. Can you tell us something about the village you live in? Because it's not a normal village; it's a special place,
Yes.
and also how you got to produce it. And
So Korund is a village in middle of Romania. He's based in Szeklers. The population 99% is Szekler. So we speak Hungarian and we have a really different tradition uh, here in this country. And we also bring many old traditions like the profession in which I work right now. I learned this profession from my papa, from my grandfather, and yes, also in this area, it was really common that the secular females, they secular women, they collecting the beech acorns, they bring at home, and with cold pressed method, they make an oil about it.
so this was made in every house, yeah?
Yes,
Until when?
until when these new oils, which one you can find in the markets appearing, then the comfort actually bring that it's much easier to buy this oil for the house for cooking, and right now it's just a few person left who can collect it or who are able to collect it and waste time and energy to make this oil.
So you also produce it, yeah?
Yes, I started producing like 5 years ago because one of my friend he read in an old book that this was a tradition in secular land,
Okay.
and he cannot understand why was this disappearing from this community, and so we start again to producing this special oil. It has a really good taste, and it's similar with the extra virgin olive oil.
So to produce 1 liter of this oil, how much of the beech nuts you have to collect?
So usually you need like 5 or 6 kilos. It's depend also from the weather. So in rainy autumns, probably you can produce a little bit more, like 10% more. But actually 5 or 6 kilo it's needed for 1 liter of this oil.
And do you do it for yourself or do you sell it?
I do just for myself, but the beech acorns what we collect we sell to other countries.
Okay.
So usually we sell to Germany, to Ireland, to England, and they some companies they also use to make oil about it, but they use it for really different ways.
And what is the best beech tree to for the nuts? How, what's the most efficient way of actually collecting beech nuts?
So the best beech tree in which you can find a lot of beech nuts, but these beech trees we don't find in the forest, so
Okay.
we really like to collect the beech nuts in the camps where are the
Clearings, camps you call them,
clearing camps.
like camp clearings with animals, yeah, the grazing animals.
Yes, because in the camps the beech trees are really different, like which you see in the forest. So you can climb up to the trees which are in the camp, and
Okay.
you need to hit all of the branch, and so you collect in the ground these beech nuts. And after you press the oil, you need to wait like 4 or 5 years. You need to
Why?
uh, I don't know the exact reason, but the quality is much more
So
higher.
you keep oil for so long, yeah?
Yes, but
Which is really surprising.
you need to keep it in a special place, like in the case of the wines, for example. So it need a constant 6 or 8 degrees. So you need to make a room
Mature,
underground,
yeah.
and so after 5 years, it becomes much more creamy, to say this.
So you get this knowledge from the tradition here, yeah? It's like what people
Yes, but
say?
I have not learned from other people's.
Okay,
I just read in the books.
okay. Because I read something completely different, that you should use the fresh one, that it after that it very quickly spoils, goes
Yeah,
rancid.
it's also possible to use the fresh one, but if you keep it for years, so you can keep it like in the case of the wines. If you give the good conditions
Good
what he need,
conditions.
then it will be a really special oil, which one you cannot buy from the market.
So I was surprised that you don't wait for the nuts, but you shake them, yeah? So you just hold the branch and shake them, or do you hit it with something?
You hit it a little bit with hammer, so
What size of hammer?
like 4 or 5 kilo big
Oh my god.
hammer.
And you put something underneath the tree to catch the nuts?
Yes, we have special equipments for these things. So we have really big nylons
Okay.
mostly, which 10 with 10 meter maybe,
Okay.
because these beech trees they are really large.
Okay.
So sometimes you need to collect in like 100 square meter these
Okay.
beech nuts in the ground, and after then you put in bags and you bring it home.
So a group of people will be doing it, not one person, yeah?
Yes, you need like 6 people to collect this.
And in one day, how many nuts this group can
In
collect?
a really good season, you can collect 200 up to 300 kilo in a day.
But for the group of people, yes? Not
Yes,
from
for a group
okay,
of
so group
people,
of 6 people, so you can divide it by six, it is probably
like 50
50
kilo
kilos per
per
person.
person. Yes.
That's very good, very good. So I wish you luck. Unfortunately, the beech nuts don't fruit every year. Yeah, that's the problem.
The good season usually are in every 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. So it's not so predictable because I would love to eat it every day, and I really like,
Of course.
I really like beech nuts. So I heard that beech nuts can give you a headache, are a bit toxic when you eat them raw. Have you ever experienced this? Like,
Yes, just if you eat a lot and when it's fresh.
but what is a lot?
A lot, like 1 kilo or
One
a
kilo,
little bit
okay.
more.
And then what happens?
Uh, your head start to hurt
And
maybe
you
a
you
little bit.
felt it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible, terrible,
So you
but
feel a little bit sick. But I eat a lot every season when we collect these
okay.
beech nuts. But
When you dry them, it's the same? No.
I don't know.
No, but when you roast them, I heard, or oil is not dangerous, yeah? Or
No, 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 no.
no.
So you cannot just cook in the oil. You can use also like olive oil in salads or
Okay,
with different vegetables. So you
okay.
can drink
I
like
mean, I
normal.
was also amazed by the fact that you have so many old beech trees, because in most countries, beech is like a tree of the forest, and here this is amazing, like hundreds and hundreds of 200-year-old beeches standing in the pastures. And what was their function, you think?
I really don't know. So who I remember from my childhood, where are we right now in near to Korund? It was really old beech trees.
Mm,
How so? But in books I have read that 200 years ago the situation was the same. So maybe it was more oak. Right now the oaks are disappearing in this area, and the more beech you can
yeah,
find.
and they were used for probably for feeding animals, the nuts, and for shade for sheep,
Yes,
yeah, and for firewood.
also, but I know that in old times, every village they have in Hungarian say kondas, when hundreds of pigs was together like the sheeps,
Ah,
and they go up with the condas in autumn time, and they eat just this beech acorn,
Yeah.
and so the meat become much more better quality, the meat
So
of the pigs.
it could be the remnant of this. Yeah, it's really, really fascinating. But you told me that a lot of people destroy these trees, yeah?
Yes, because industry in which we live. So in this area, people they use wood to heat the houses, and sometimes they don't wait to fall down the tree after a storm. They just start to kill slowly these really huge big trees. The sheepkeeper guys sometimes they make fire near to these big trees, and this slowly kills the trees, and they do this because they need these wood quantities
Yeah.
from
I
that tree.
noticed like every second beech tree, big beech tree had traces of fire, so people really try to kill them and they
Yes,
succeed. And but it's sad and dangerous for the landscape because it's like I mean it's amazing this landscape with these beech
yes,
trees.
but these sheepkeeper guys they are really patient because sometimes they do this process for years. So
Yeah.
maybe after 10 years they have success to destroy or kill the tree to fall down, because it's not legal to cut down these trees. But if after a storm is falling down, then they can use for fire.
Thank you very much for this amazing story and I wish you can collect more
I'm
and
really happy
more
to
beech
speak with
nuts.
you with these things, and I'm really sure that in the future maybe we can produce together some
Yes.
beach
Bring
oil
glories
and
of
drink
beech
oil.
oil to Poland.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.